Hi, thank you for tuning in. In this recording, I want to go over just the energy changes and shifts that are happening, going on in the dream state, and also a new offering that I will be offering, and just some updates as far as energy goes, and some questions that I've been getting in my emails. So I hope you had a very happy new moon and set your intentions for that. It was really nice, very heart opening, very expansive heart opening, high heart. I felt so much. It was a very tender place. So if you haven't had that yet, it is coming. There's lots of activations also that is happening during the dream state and awakening as well. So during the dream state, I've been going to these different realms, seeing lots of different mystical creatures, things that I've never seen before. So, those that are wondering, okay, why am I waking up so tired or so sore? Traveling sometimes, and during these traveling states, we're reaching out to people. You're maybe getting teachings or lessons, or maybe you are the teacher. So it just depends. I know I get a lot where I am, teaching a lot, or I am getting, going to different realms, getting the information that I need, and then coming back and sharing that. So what this is doing for all of us, or many of us, is opening up the different realms, the different doors to different dimensions. There's many different dimensions, many different places for us to see, to explore, and to receive the information. Some of us go and cleanse and clean, as you know, that I am one that is that's one of my gifts. I know how to cleanse, I know how to clear. And so some of us are getting informations and how to clear certain energies and collapsing them out. There's been very different types of energies, mixed breeding with these mystical animals, which has boggled my mind. But anyways, there's just lots of different new ways of clearing that will be pretty easy for most people to receive. I hope that makes sense. Those of you who have been listening to my channel and have contacted me about these major activations that you're having, Kundalini activations, sexual energy activations, really feeling that, and just like after listening to one of my recordings or twin flame clearings, it does activate. So that's called an activation. So those of you who have been receiving that, if it's from me or maybe from another channel, that have been activated through sound, healing, vibration. So what I use is just different formats. I use my toning, and then also the light language. So it's like weaving sound and vibration. I also use different colors, those of you that know, so like the different colors, rainbow essences. So all of these elements that I use in my transmissions, it helps to activate certain codes within the body system, activating, waking up the Kundalini, also waking up certain gifts, unlocking codes. So this is all very typical thing that does happen when you're listening to someone like me. I'm an activator. So that's one of the things that I do, and there are many other healers that do the same thing. Different ways or different formats, but we're here, and also like our gifts are being amplified too. So as I'm being amplified, and those who are listening or tuning into my channel, your gifts will be amplified as well. So just kind of wanted to cover on that piece a little bit. As far as twin flame unions are going, I want to cover a little bit here on twin flame unions. There's a lot of work being done right here. There's lots of work being done in everybody's union right now. It's just basically to really come into yourself and balancing out the energies. And I am going to share my offering this month that will assist you with exactly that. So the masculine is going through transformation. really, really deep transformation. It just depends on what wave you're in, but there's really deep transformation happening. Okay, like a rebirth. Think about what happened when you went through your dark night or transformational stage. And it's not always easy. So there's a lot of that happening with a lot of people, not just in twin flame unions, but also in general in the collective. There's a lot of people waking up and their gifts are going to be activated really quickly. I feel like it's going to be really quick for a lot of these people that are waking up or being activated or going through their transition right now. And so now I would like to cover what my new offering is for the month of October. I'm going to be putting this together and I'm really excited for those who are looking into going deeper in your work and your path. We will be traveling through the elements, earth, fire, water, air. We'll be covering the directions, north, south, east, and west. We'll be honoring the elements within the body. So we will be working with Tantra also. So Tantra is weaving light, sound, and vibration, and also the elements within. It's healing through the elements. Each element is an antidote for like a discord. Say fire, for instance, is the antidote for attachment. So it's perfect to use if you're a twin flame. And I will also be covering how to use these elements with the union, with union templates. So those of you that, even if you're not in union, or if you're coming into union, or if you are in union, we will be covering how to work with these elements in that form. So with your union. If you're not a twin flame, but you can work with this within yourself too. So you don't have to be a twin flame to receive this, but I am going to cover it for everything. So if you are single, working on your own, if you have a beloved, working with your beloved, with the elements and how it works for the union templates. It's really actually pretty incredible how this is all coming to me. And I cannot wait for you to be part of this. I have tried this in my own union and have been receiving great results with my beloved. So I know I don't talk about my union, my twin flame story. I've been asked to share that, and it's just something that I choose. It's sacred to me. So yeah, but I will share what works. And this is something that works for me anyways, and for all those who are called for it. So what does working with the elements look like and feel like? The techniques that I have, like I said, it comes from many different places, and I create it through my knowing, my understanding, and the downloads that I receive from consciousness. So working with the elements looks like to me is connection to yourself, the elements that are within, the elements that are without of you, outside of you, and all around, and how to be more in tune with your surroundings, how to be more in tune with yourself and feel more balanced within. These techniques that I will be sharing, they are sacred. Some of them are sacred, some of them are very old, ancient techniques that work. So this is a very sacred project for me to work with. What you will be receiving is a recording once a week for 5 weeks. That's one option. Option A, again, 5 recordings once a week for 5 weeks. Option B, 1 recording once a week for 5 weeks. Plus, you will receive a bonus working with me either twice or every week for 5 weeks. So just depending on what budget you have. I'm going to cover this for people. So it's going to range to work with your finances, basically. I want those who are who need this or feel called for the next steps that will be coming for you, that you're called for, to really, work with your budget. So, I like to offer different ranges, price ranges, to work with you. So if you just want the recordings, that's going to be one cost. And then if you want to work with me, you could choose from two sessions, which you'll receive at a discounted rate, or all 5 sessions, once a week for 5 weeks, which will be really incredible because we'll be able to go a little bit even deeper with the elements as well. So this is a whole new little program that I have set up. So those who have been wanting to work with me in coaching sessions, coaching one-on-ones, this is going to be the time to do it. I will have a limited amount of space open for that. So, get on board if you feel called for that. So like I said, it's 5 weeks. The transformation that can happen during working with these elements and this particular way of this particular format, it brings stability and harmony within yourself, and actually knowing how to work with the union in a new, higher perspective way. So those of you who are twin flames or in a soulmate relationship, this also helps with that, healing the union, healing the whatever you label yourself as. It does help. It helps with the energy, it helps with the flow, and more than anything, it helps with you finding the peace and also the centering within yourself. You will be learning how to work with the elements in a new way, and learning how to get the information from each element. As you work with each one, it will teach you this. Me, of course, as your guide, explaining how this works, explaining to you the benefits. We'll go more into detail with this during the intensive. Like I said, the intensive starts in October. I will be announcing this quite a few times from now till then. So if you're interested, please email me for more information about this. You will also learn how to run the elements through the body. So, some people call about or say this in bringing up the energy through the back and then circling it around. Something very similar to that, but we will be running the elements. Some of my recordings, I talk about I'm running the elements for you. You will learn how to do this on your own. So running the elements for yourself. It's very empowering to know how to do that. And, and also just being aware of it and how you can take this practice into your everyday life. So I do feel that this is a very empowering time to really step up and really explore this. So if this is something that you do feel called for, working with the elements, working with me, don't hesitate to contact me. Okay, this will be an intensive, and which means it will be intense. Things will come up, and if you need a coach through that, I would suggest that you receive the coaching, the one-on-one coaching with me. That will assist you in working with the elements even further. So if you have any questions or comments, you could comment below. Please email me for more details if this is something that you're willing or feel guided to be part of. Like I said, we'll be starting in October. So you have some time to talk to me and also set this up. And I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited to share this with you. Oh, and the format. The format is going to be conference calls. So they'll be recorded conference calls. So everyone will be invited on the call. If you can't make it, the calls will be recorded, like I said, so it'll feel like you're right there with us. I will be taking Q&As before and after. Usually they're by email. You don't have to worry. Your identity will be private. So I know I have some people that are, very private, and they don't like to, to, I guess, be exposed or whatever the case may be, which is completely understandable. But yeah, so everything will be private. So if you have questions, you could email that to me, and I will be covering the questions in the course. And this is really exciting because working with the elements can do a lot. It could shift manifestation. It can shift you into, your path, and so many options that are available for you. So I'm excited to offer this, and thank you. So just many blessings to everybody, and sweet dreams. If you are experiencing some crazy dreams, I would love to hear about them. So you could write those below. Or if you would like to know more about my offering, please contact me. Thank you.